Hello, my name is Jacob Lakeys, and my partner Cameron Nelsky and I have been studying Google's Map SDK for Android. Maps is a powerful SDK that can help developers interact with their users in a more personal way. Maps allows developers to identify potential points of interest near a user, like bars, parks, hiking trails, or public beaches. Or, Maps could also help the developer present more relevant advertisements or feedback to a user based on their location, for example, by prioritizing local news or advertisements for local businesses. My partner and I primarily learned by trial and error and experimentation. If we did stumble upon a roadblock, however, we would often refer to the Android documentation or YouTube tutorials. Additionally, there were some tutorials from codeproject.com that were particularly useful for our application, but mostly we would just follow along with tutorials and experiment with what we learned from each one. As you I'm sure know, location data collection can be controversial, and that data is seen by many as very revealing and potentially an invasion of someone's personal privacy. However, I believe that the services offered by our app, or Google Maps in general, is so helpful, especially in new or unfamiliar environments, that the use of location data is well worth it for most people. That being said, I do believe it is important to limit who or what apps have access to your personal location data. The concept for our application was fairly straightforward. If you've ever been with a friend or partner and couldn't pick a place to go out and eat, or couldn't figure out whether to go for a hike or hang out downtown, then you know how frustrating indecision can be. Thus, the idea for Xplore was born. Instead of looking at a list of restaurants and spending all your valuable time deciding where to go or what to do, why not delegate that decision to an app instead and see where the night takes you? Now that I've told you the concept of our app, let me show you what it looks like in action. And so we are here now in the Xplore app, and if we click here we can begin and go to our main activity here, and this is where the user will define their search criteria for what they're looking for. So here we can choose whether or not we're looking for something to eat, something for like entertainment, somewhere to grab drinks, or somewhere to shop. And so we can select somewhere to eat, and this is where you give a price range. So for a minimum price we can set like free, and then we can spend at most like a moderate amount. And if we put in here our search radius, if we enter 0 and we go, you can see that, it kicks you back because there were no results found. So now if we enter a broader radius here, something maybe like 30 kilometers, and we go, and you can see that it finds several locations that are currently open and within our given price range and category. And so then if you click on one of these pins, you can go in and just navigate like you normally would with Google Maps. And then as soon as you're done with that, you can back out and go back to our app and do it again. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation on the Google Maps SDK and our app, Xplore. Thanks.